It be like say Davido and Chioma the pepper Two-Face Idibia and others. That is what I saw on social media. Davido was being pampered by Choma. A lot of people don't make him challenge right now. Then they respond to that thing, and videos are flying around about that. I think this time around, Davido and Choma are really, really peppering people on social media, especially Davido's ex-baby mama. But make you remember that Two-Face was in that kind of big shoes. But a lot of people are saying, make we not compare Annie to Choma to an extent. That is something you need to understand about all of this. One thing is that Chioma is being accepted by Davido's family, but according to report, it's like Two-Face's family, they don't really like Annie Idibia, maybe because of her ways of life or a lot of things. Another thing is that what kind of friends do they keep around? What kind of friends do you have? Somebody opened my heart to some things about Annie Idibia, saying that if you have Tiwa Savage and the likes of Tukemakiwa as a friend and you be married man, forget about that. No, say your marriage don't fail. How true is that kind of statement? I want you to put that in the comment section, because a lot of us are really looking at that from a different point of view. But what I understand about Two-Face Idibia and Annie Macaulay is that there's something really peculiar to them, and these guys, they've been forcing themselves to live together. Yes, a lot of people are coming out to blame Annie Idibia, saying that you saw all the red flags of Two-Face Idibia, say this guy not good for women matter. He even sang it in most of his songs, and I like woman, I did straightforward too, and all those kind of things. So you need to understand that if I got married to Two-Face Idibia, this is what I'll be up against. And like you said it in one of documentary, that my first baby is Two-Face's fifth child, and you still go into that marriage. That is what a lot of people are really talking about. I don't want to hammer on that right now. Davido and Chioma, they are having a great time with themselves, and we need to celebrate these guys. They've been through a lot, even from the death of their son and the rest. A lot of people came out with some kind of theories and the allegations, and that was really disturbing at the time. But right now, these guys are having a big time together. The best thing that Davido did is to relocate Chioma from Nigeria to US, and that will help her to kind of put limitation to the kind of friends she has, because in US now she needs to start building new kind of friends, and that will be easily regulated. That is something I got to understand, because some friends not be friends them build na just to scatter na in their sabi. Tiwa Savage and Craig David are having a big tune right here, and that was really previewed by Craig David himself in UK. And I think this is Afrobeat meeting R&B. That is something I kind of believe about that. We all understand that Craig David has been there musically. Not be Gen Zs at the talk. A lot of people like us. In the early 2000s, Craig David has been there. This guy was really killing it back to back, and even in the late 90s he was actually killing it back to back, and now he decided to collaborate with Tiwa Savage. I think he is trying to come back into the music scene, because it has not been easy for him coming back after a big break from music. I think you need to actually do a lot of interesting stuff, not be unnatural stuff, before you can come back heavily. But this tune that they had together is a good tune. That is something I kind of believe about that. If well promoted, it's going to earn them a lot of respect in the music industry, and it's going to earn Tiwa Savage a lot of respect in UK also. Let's catch a glimpse.
When you go left, I just go right. But you do want it all night. When you play chess, when you collide. Ooh, every time you show your vibes, you cannot see it.
Now, what is your own rating about the tunes? Do you feel that this is capable of getting a breakthrough? That is something I need to ask. You can put your own opinion in the comment section, because a lot of people are really actually pushing for the promotion of these sounds and saying that yes, Craig David needs more collaboration with a lot of Nigerians to revive revive his career. That is what a lot of people are really saying at a time like this. I feel that Craig David should collaborate more with a lot of Nigerians, the likes of Fireboy, the likes of Wizkid, and a lot of others. They should actually collaborate so that we can see another different kind of tunes, because I love blending of this Afrobeat and this Western sounds, and that is always bringing uniqueness to Afrobeat. And now, what is your own take about that? Do you feel that Craig David should collaborate more with Nigerian artists? Put your own opinion in the comment section. Producer Yung Alpha, who gifted Davido $20,000 after working with Davido on a Timeless album, getting his own paycheck, has now come out to collaborate with Davido, and that is really interesting right now. A lot of people are really paying attention to this. I think we need to actually understand that Davido is a guy who want to assist people around him. You did produce Davido, and after working with him, you got your paycheck, and now this guy is jumping on a track with you, and that song is going to be massive. Based on what I observed about that song, I think Davido came in with a lot of dynamicity, and that is a big energy for me. That is something I believe about that, and this is really heralding what we should expect from Davido's next album, which he called 5. I think a lot of dynamicity and energy is going to be experienced in that album. What is your own take about that? Do you feel that Davido actually did well with this kind of entering on this beat? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section. But based on my own kind of observation, I think Davido actually did well, and we have to commend him for that. Yung Alpha, man, this guy is a good producer. Contributed immensely to Timeless album of Davido that became one of the biggest album of Davido at the time. He's having a collaboration with Davido right now, and this is going to be massive to an extent. With such energy in that song, I think it's going to be massive, and it has a real African connection to that song. Football lovers, do you love what Rema actually said? He named Mbappe, Messi, and Cristiano Ronaldo as the best player of all time. Do you agree with a person of Rema on this? I want you to put your own opinion in the comment section, because a lot of people are disagreeing with him, especially on the part of Mbappe, while some others are saying that yes, he is correct to an extent. Let's catch a glimpse.
3 best footballers of all time.
Mbappe, Ronaldo. That's one. I know everybody's expecting me to say Messi. Messi is hard. I'll say Messi, man.
Yeah. Who are you thinking of? There was someone on the top of your mind. Who are you thinking of saying?
Man, I was really a huge fan of Tevez, man.
Yeah.
Especially when it was in Man U. Then he went to Manchester City. At the time, heavy on PS2, man. I love Tevez.
That wouldn't be a lot of people's answer, but no one would have been upset.
Football lovers, what do you have to say about this? Put your own comment in the comment section. Remember that Rema has been previewing songs out there, and a lot of people are really begging Rema to drop songs right now. What he did with his recent album, a lot of us didn't understand, because Rema actually experimented with sounds, and that really worked to an extent, and he was able to secure a Grammy nomination with that album. Right now, Rema is really out for a big me. That is something I kind of understand, because he previewed 2 songs. Those songs were really massive and hot at the time. A lot of people are now begging Rema, seek clearance from Sade Adu, whom you sampled her song, and then drop that banger. And he did another preview. A lot of us are really expecting something coming in from Rema.